Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. You're watching Farutech. From last few days, we have been continuously reviewing the big OxygenOS 16 update, both the open beta and stable versions for OnePlus 12 and 13 series devices. You will find those videos in the description. We have already covered all the new features and the changes of new OxygenOS 16. For now, the only thing is left to review are battery life and the performance of this version. So today in this video we are going to discuss battery and the performance of new OxygenOS 16 V025 stable version on OnePlus 13R. At the end I have given my final conclusion, so don't miss that part. A small request to all of you is that please press like and hype button to this video as much as possible. It won't cost you anything, but it will surely help me to grow my small channel. Now without further delay, let's get started. Let's begin with performance test comparison of new stable OxygenOS 16 V025 with old OxygenOS 15 V860 build. I already ran the CPU and GPU performance test using Geekbench benchmark application. In the history, the latest OxygenOS 16 V205 test results were done on 8 November and old OxygenOS 15 V860 tests were done on 15 November 2025. For old V860 build, in balance mode, CPU single core and multi-core scores were 816 and 4373. For the new 205, the scores were 2120 and 4951. I was surprised because the new OxygenOS 16 single core CPU score seems like performance mode level results. When I ran the same test with performance mode, I got 2147 and 6463 for old V860 and 2140 and 6376 for new OxygenOS 16 V205. With performance mode, CPU scores for both old and the new builds were nearly same except in a balance mode. For GPU graphics test with OpenGL API in a balance mode, old V860 build scored 14,123 and new V205 scored 14,184. For Vulkan Graphics API, old build scored 16,385 and the new build scored 16,098. In performance mode with OpenGL Graphics API, old V860 scored 14,318 and new V205 scored 14,173. For Vulkan API in a performance mode, the old V860 scored 15,999 and new V205 scored 16,034. After comparing the old OxygenOS 15 V860 against the latest stable OxygenOS 16 V205 in the Geekbench CPU and GPU test, only single core score was outstanding for new V205. For other tests, slight improvement were noticed. But I got shocked when I ran the AnTuTu benchmark test in a balance mode. The old OxygenOS 15 V860 scored 20,26,457, while the new OxygenOS 16 V205 with balance mode scored only 15,23,791. A huge 5,02,666 point downgrade compared to old build. During this test, on the latest version, the temperature rose from 37 degrees Celsius to 44 degrees Celsius. A 7 degrees Celsius temperature increase and 6% battery drain was happened during this test. Even with the performance mode enabled, the new version scored 19,14,823, while the old build scored 16,10,475. CPU temperature during this test on the new version rose from 30 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. A 12 degrees Celsius temperature and 7% battery drain was happened during this test. Here again something seems off. The old version had lower score in a performance mode, but the new version resolved it with 3,04,348 points improvement over the old one. Remember, I reconfirmed these results by repeating the test in both balance and performance mode, and I got the nearly same results. I can't fully understand why in the old OxygenOS 15 AnTuTu with performance mode sometimes shows the huge drop in the scores, while the new OxygenOS 16 V205 shows exact opposite. Now the balance mode scores on the new build are drastically downgraded as compared to old version. I think OnePlus has adjusted the CPU clock speed and is now showing more realistic scores on new OxygenOS 16 builds as compared to old OxygenOS 15 version. Actually, in my opinion, this benchmark score doesn't matter much to me. I believe in the real life uses of the device, and with the new OxygenOS 16 flow motion parallel processing, my device flows with every touch. Everything is fluid without a single lag. Whether opening, closing applications, scrolling, using multiple applications, or while playing heavy games. So here comes the most important part of the video. How is the battery performance of new OxygenOS 16? Here are the screenshot of one complete battery cycle from 100 to 10% drain. I used this device as my primary phone during this cycle. All the important functions were enabled like Wi-Fi connected to 5G network all the time, Bluetooth user as needed, GPS, NFC, and the new full screen AOD was on during this stage. I got total 18 hours of usage time with 7 hours of screen on time, which can be considered as good but little bit low as compared to old OxygenOS 15V at 60 version. If you check my apps usage, it was heavy. I ran both the Geekbench and Antutu benchmark test during this cycle, and I used the device to write down the scripts for my videos using the Google Keep application. That's why Geekbench, Antutu and Google Keep application are at the top, and there is a huge list of other applications I used during this cycle. With OxygenOS 15, I got nearly 1 day of total users with 8 hours of SOT. So in my opinion, OnePlus should look into improving the battery life of new OxygenOS 16. Final conclusion on the performance and battery life of OxygenOS 16 is that even though the benchmark test results vary with the different scores, the performance of OnePlus 13 series is always very good and the battery life is also good, but it needs improvement. That's all for today guys. Hope you liked our work. If so, please like and share this video, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for notifications of our upcoming content related to OxygenOS and OnePlus. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.